What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Still Straight Fire Running. And in today's video, I will be going over day 4 of the U.S. World Championship trials. Today, I'll be going into the men's and women's 800 meter finals, as well as the men's and women's 5,000 meter finals. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get into it.
I'm feeling good.
Alright, so in the women's 800, we saw Roisin Willis, the Stanford athlete, take the win ahead of Maggie Congdon, the NAU athlete. So two NCAA athletes who competed this season, taking 1 and 2 in the women's 800 meter finals. Incredible to see these young athletes going at it at such a high level already. And we saw Sage Hurta-Klecker finish 3rd overall. Great to see her finally make a team. She's been like a spot off multiple different times, so very, very great to see her perseverance pay off and getting her a spot in the World Championship team. So let's take a look at the last 200 meters here. All right, so 150 meters to go here. Nia Atkins in first. Sage Hurta-Klecker running smart right on her shoulder, about to wind up for a fast 100. And there's a stumble taking out an athlete. We see Maggie Congdon make her move, going out into lane 3 to avoid that. Meanwhile, Roisin Willis charging home in lane 2 to take the win. Sage Hurta-Klecker dives across the line for 3rd. Moving on to the men's 800, this was arguably the greatest race of the entire meet. Before this race, I thought if Donovan Brazier made the team, the 800 meter would be the greatest race at the entire event. Not only did Brazier make the team, he came away with first place against one of the deepest 800 meter fields we've ever seen in the United States. Probably the deepest field we've ever seen. Brazier ran 1:42, but this was not the highlight even of this race. Cooper Luckenhaus, 16-year-old, came away with 2nd place in the race. He qualified for the team running 1:42 as well. This was a U18 world record by over a second. He broke his U.S. high school national record by over 3 seconds in this race. Luckenhaus's PR was 1:45 coming into this thing, and he ran 1:42. Bryce Hoppel, the former world indoor champion in the 800, finished 3rd. And let's take a look at this final 200 meters. All right, so coming up on 200 meters to go, it's a 4-man race. Josh Hoey, the reigning world indoor champion, with the lead ahead of Bryce Hoppel, Donovan Brazier, and Brandon Miller. They're all rolling now. 150 meters to go. At this point, we're thinking this team is going to be decided by these 4 athletes. Luckenhaus is completely out of it with 100 meters to go. But no, he's charging out into lane 3. We see Donovan Brazier sneak in between Hoey and Hoppel. Hoppel is falling apart, but Luckenhaus is going, and Brazier takes the win ahead of Luckenhaus and Hoppel. Moving on to the men's 5,000 meters, another absolutely incredible race. This time, we saw Cole Hocker, the Paris Olympic champion, take it from the gun. Hocker led through 4,200 meters with Cooper Teare sitting right on him. Teare, have to give him shout out. He played this race absolutely perfectly for his capabilities. He just sat right on leader the entire time. He was in 2nd place for pretty much the entire race until the last 250 meters when he was in 3rd and then dropped back to 5th, unfortunately. But still a great race from Cooper Teare. He showed great determination and great racing strategy there, so have to give that to him. I don't think there's anything that Cooper Teare could have done better in that race. However, Cole Hocker, after leading for 4,200 meters, dropped back. There's not a single time in this race until the last 50 meters where I thought Hocker would win it. When he was leading, I said, wow, I don't know why Cole Hocker is doing this. This is pretty crazy. Maybe he's doing it just to help Cooper get a spot on the team. Cooper was sitting right on him and just getting the wind blocked and just being able to draft right off of him the entire race. I thought it was a team tactic to get Cooper a spot on the World Championship start line so he could make that trip with Cole, who will be competing in the 1,500. We saw Cole Hocker with 400 meters to go. He had been dropped, but then he dropped a 51.76 second final 400. That was the fastest 400 meters in the field by a second. The second fastest final 400 went to Drew Hunter. absolutely amazing race from Drew here. This was incredible to see. Drew Hunter, one of the biggest names in U.S. American distance running of all time. Great to see him come away with fourth. Would have absolutely loved to see him get that third spot over Nico. But as we all know, Nico Young, incredible athlete. And this team is incredible. Has Cole Hocker, Grant Fisher, and Nico Young, an absolutely loaded field. And let's take a look at this final 400 meters. All right, so 400 meters to go here. We can see Cole Hocker there in the purple kit. He's about a second off of Nico Young, who's leading it, taking the race through 300 meters to go. It's looking like the team is going to be made up of Nico Young, Grant Fisher, and Cooper Teare. Dylan Jacobs holding on, but looking like he's in a lot of pain as Parker Wolf sneaks up on him on the inside. Drew Hunter's moving around, going out into lane 2 to try to get around Jacobs on the outside, and Cole Hocker has made himself back into the race at this point with 150 meters to go. We see Thomas Ratcliffe there charging hard as Dylan Jacobs is falling back. Nico Young looking strong as ever. Grant Fisher takes a spot 1 ahead of Nico Young, and Cole Hocker sneaks by on the inside. They did not see that coming. Cooper Teare trying to hold on with everything he has, but Drew Hunter is charging to the end and can barely miss his catching Nico. What a race from Cole Hocker. Moving on to the women's 5,000 meters, another incredible race. Just nothing shy of incredible races here. You know, we saw great races all day round. Just incredible time to be a fan of the sport. This race, however, very different than the men, with a lot of lead changes early on. It was bunched up just like the men. We saw the top 6 women finished within 3 seconds, but Shelby Houlihan reigned victorious. She closed in 61 seconds for the final lap. That was incredible to see. I don't know if she's positive or negative, whatever, with her drug testing, but she served her ban. Have to give her respect for sticking through training during that time, and I hope she's clean. She remains innocent, and I hope that's the truth. But this was great to see. Houlihan closed so fast to take this victory ahead of Elise Cranny, who doubled back after making the 10,000 meter team, and Josette Andrews, similar to her teammate Sage Hurta-Klecker, finally made a spot on that U.S. team for an outdoor championship. So this will be great to see how she competes in the 5,000 meters in Tokyo. Let me take y'all into this final 400 meters because, once again, it's an incredible last lap. All right, with 400 meters to go, it's Josette Andrews leading a pack of 6 women, all in contention to make the team. Andrews is looking strong with Elise Cranny right on her hip, but Bailey Herdenstein is moving up on the outside. Houlihan looks remarkably smooth at this point. Schweizer looking to drop back a little bit as Kaladi is also looking very strong, coming up on 200 meters to go. Herdenstein in the lead now. Houlihan biding her time on the shoulder. Schweizer is out of it. It is now a race of 5 women between Herdenstein and Kaladi. Josette Andrews trying to find another gear. It looks like she might be out of this thing as Herdenstein is leading Houlihan and Cranny with 150 meters to go. Winding up now with 100 meters to go. Houlihan makes her move. Elise Cranny takes it on the outside in lane 2, and Josette Andrews powers past Herdenstein. Herdenstein is hurting hard right now. Houlihan fighting to the finish. She's going to take this win easily for her. Cranny in second and Andrews in third. What a race. All right, guys, that was my recap of day 4 of the U.S. trials. All around an absolutely incredible meet, so much action, and just a great time to be a fan of the sport. So once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.